Hi everyone, welcome to the next and final video of Python tutorial series. We are going to do a genres based recommendation case study. For that, we are going to download a MovieLens dataset. So in Google, search MovieLens dataset and go to the first link. Then come down and you will find this mllatest small.zip. This is the small sample dataset and this is enough for our exercise. So download it and extract it. So I have already downloaded and extracted into my program location. Here I have the folder. I have these many datasets and currently I just need movies.csv and ratings.csv. So I have imported the necessary modules. Now I am going to read the files. So I have read both the movies and ratings files and stored into two data frames, movies TF and ratings TF. So let us explore these both data frames. So the movies data frame is having 3 columns and 9742 rows. So let's look into it. So this is the sample for movies data frame. We have movie ID, title and genres. So all the movies with the title and the respective genres has been listed. For example, the movie Toy Story is listed as adventure, animation, children, comedy and fantasy. So let us explore the another data frame which is ratings. So I'm going to check the shape of it. It is having 1 lakh ratings and 4 columns. So let us look into the sample data. We have 4 columns which is user ID, movie ID, rating and timestamp. So we have movie ID here and rating here, and we also have movie ID in movies data frame. What we are going to do is we are going to join both movies data frame and ratings data frame on the key movie ID, and we are going to have only 4 columns which are movie ID, title, genres and ratings. So let's do that. So I have joined both the data frames. Now I have all the columns of both the data frames, but I don't really need user ID and timestamp. Also I have repetitive movies data, so I'm going to group by the movies and I'm going to find the average ratings and I'm going to store. So let us do that. So now we have found the average of ratings for each movies, and then we have stored into average ratings data frame. So let us take a look at that data frame. We have movie ID, title, genres and average ratings for each movie. So we have 9724 rows and 4 columns. Our goal is to group the data based on genres, and based on the genres requested, we are going to list the top 20 movies for the user. Here we have to group the text data using k-means clustering, but for k-means clustering to group, it has to be a numerical data, but here we have text data. So what we are going to do is we are going to quantify this text data and convert it into numerical data and give some weightage for each genres and for each movies. So let us do that. We have imported this module from the library scikit-learn.featureextraction.txt. Then we have imported the normalize module from scikit-learn.preprocessing library. Then we are going to extract only the genres, convert that into a numerically weighted feature set so that we can apply k-means clustering on that. So here I have passed genres to data, and then here I am declaring the module. So here I am passing data to the TF-IDF vectorizer module, and I am getting an array. Then in that array I am going to normalize so that the value of this weighted numerical data ranges from 0 to 1. Then I am again converting that into an array, storing the same into this variable. So now we have the features array. We are going to convert this into a pandas data frame. Here I am converting this output array and I am going to convert that as a pandas data frame and storing it in features variable. So let us look into the features variable. So it has listed out all the individual genres, and for each movie it has given the weightage of each genres. So for example, let us take the fourth movie, which is having comedy as whole one. So it is fully a comedy based movie. So let us see the fourth movie, which is Father of the Bride Part 2. So this fourth movie is fully based on comedy, so our weightage goes to 1 in comedy column for that particular movie. So this is how we have converted the text into a numerical data using the TF-IDF vectorizer. So now let us apply k-means clustering and group these features into 10 groups. For that, let us initialize the k-means model. So I have number of clusters as 10. This is totally random. You can choose any number of clusters you want and you can find the interesting different results. Now I'm going to fit the features set into our model. So yes, our model is now ready. Now let us see the labels. So this labels is having 0 through 9 clusters. So let us store this into our movies dataset. So I'm going to, so here I have created a new column called cluster for each movie. So let us take a look into average ratings data frame. Now it has a new cluster column for each movie. So let us do the prediction for a new genre. So let us see what are all the genres we have. We have action, adventure, animation, etc. Let us say the user has already watched one animation movie and one children based movie. So if we are going to recommend a list of top 20 movies for him, we are going to filter the feature set which is having the animation and children weightages greater than 0. So we have 302 rows which are having children or animation greater than 0. For this set of movies we are going to predict the cluster. So let's do that. So it has predicted for all the 309 movies. So mostly it belongs to the cluster 2. So our animation and children genres belong to mostly the cluster 2. So let us see what the cluster 2 movies are. So I'm going to filter the average ratings dataset with the cluster 2, and then I'm going to recommend the top 20 movies based on the ratings. So this result data frame will have only the movies which are belonging to the cluster 2. So now I'm going to sort the result data frame by rating column and in a descending order, and I'm going to get only the top 20 rows. So here are the top 20 movies we can recommend for the user who prefers animation and children genres. So we have Happy Feet 2, we have Wonder Woman, which is an animation, Winnie Pooh, which is animation and children. Even though we have recommended more animation children movies, we also have recommended the non-animation and children movies to the user, because based on our algorithm, this animation children movie and these movies are grouped together and we have recommended the same to the user. If you see in real time also in Netflix or Amazon Prime or any other streaming platform, it will not only recommend the genres which are you alone watched, it will also recommend the genres which are more likely to be watched by you. So here we have done the same. Hey guys, this is the end of the video, and I hope you have enjoyed the Python tutorial series. We have started from Python basics and slowly we have learned so many data science algorithms, and we have done one real-time case study at the end. So what I suggest you to do is don't stop right here. Search Google for more case studies and try to do it on your own. Then check for answers and try to match the answers and what you have done, and all the best. Thank you.